We have, somebody who's been here for 18 years now, and most of us kind of, we don't really see him that much because they're on First Street. But I want you guys to give it up, give a warm welcome to Illiana Abrego. Give it up, you guys.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for that introduction, telling me how many years I've been here.
And she's like 22, so I'm gonna figure that out. It's amazing.
Don't do the math. I have the honor to share with you guys this morning the thought of the day. I hope that you find it, it's something to reflect on and something that I've been reflecting on. The other day I was having a conversation with my son, and it was just the daily conversation about how our day went and how was his day at school, and all of a sudden he said, Mom, life sucks. And I was like a little bit kind of taken by that expression, because he's a very insightful person. And but I thought he's also a teenager, and it might be a normal expression because his cell phone battery is low, and because he doesn't have Wi-Fi, and of course in a teenage world, this is life sucks. So, but I kept the thoughts to myself, and the comments, and I asked, why do you think, why do you say that? Why life sucks? And so he said, well, it's everything that's going on around in the world. It's all of the, the conflicts, it's the violence, it's the social issues, it's the political issues, it's discrimination, it's so many things, and it's so hard to find happiness. It's so difficult to be happy. That was more like my son, because he's very insightful, like I said. And so I said, yes, it's true, and we do live in this world where there is a lot of stress. Everybody lives always running with a lot of things to do, a lot of stress. Kids are going through depression. There's so many things that are enough to put us down, and to wake up and feel like, oh my God, it's another day. The news has a lot of bad news, and But I read into the dictionary what the definition is of happiness, because I thought among all of this, we have to find something that keeps us going, that keeps us positive. And the dictionary definition of happiness is a state of well-being. Contentment is joy, bliss. There's a number of words, but again, that's kind of like what my son said, because I said, of course, there's a lot of things to be happy, and he said, yes, there's a lot of things to be happy, but that's just for a moment. And I thought about that. It's like, yeah, is it really just for a moment, happiness? Or is it what we make it to be? I know that there's a lot of negative things going around, but our own, Declaration of Independence says that all men are created equal, and that we have the right to life, freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That also made me think, it seems like we're always pursuing happiness instead of living happiness. It seems like happiness is something that is always far away, or escapes us, or we lose it. But I started reflecting on that and thinking, what is happiness? Is it a place? Is it where we work? Is it where we live? Is it what we do? Is it the people that we live with? Is it people that give us happiness? Is it our families, our children? Is it things? Is it our cell phones, our clothing, our cars? What is happiness? And reflecting on my own life, what I find is that sometimes happiness it's not all of those things. It's not a place. It's not a thing. It's not people. Happiness is within us. Happiness is every day. Happiness is when we wake up in the morning and we decide what we want to do that day, what we want our attitude to be, how do we want to look at life. And so that is happiness to me in reflecting on my life. And I thought, happiness is when I do my work and I do it with joy. Happiness is when I greet someone. Happiness is when I acknowledge someone. Happiness is when I compliment someone. Happiness is when we appreciate the people that are around us and we love them for who they are. That is happiness. Happiness is appreciating everything that we have, not looking at the things that we don't have, but what we have and be grateful for that. Happiness is giving, because whenever we give, we also receive. The motion that we do when we give something is this, but it's the same motion that we do when we receive. So happiness is a thing that you give, but it also comes back to you. So I just want to invite all of you to find today, to reflect on it and try to find within yourself the happiness within you and share it with others, because I promise you it will come back to you.
Awesome. Give it up one more time for Illiana.